FanDuel. It just got legalized in Pennsylvania for sports betting. And they offered you, if you made a deposit, up to a $500 free bet. If you get it wrong, they refund it to your account. So I messaged him last night. I'm like, dude, can you go over the rules of this and everything? JR, I know, like you, I think you kind of, was it you last night that said something, or someone said about the Colts? I looked at it, I'm like, man, you win, what, like 300 on a 200 bet or something like that? So and again, I would never bet like that. I don't ever bet like that. But if they're going to guarantee me that I get it back, now you have to play that through again. It's not like you can just cash it out and be like, I took my chance, I'm done. You have to. It has to have 100% rollover. So Cornette likes the Steelers -3.5. Guys, who was just asking? Joe was saying another random. I was thinking about doing a PYT later. I was going to post it around halftime of the 1 o'clock games, so we can maybe have it ready to go at the end of or in the halftime of the 4 o'clock games. Justice Hill for the Ravens. Couple things to talk about. Mark Ingram, his shoulder is banged up a little bit. Does Marquise Brown get more targets this week? Do they plan more plays? And not that 1 and 2 is connected, but they were two of the things from the Ravens game. You know, they were talking about everyone picked up Marquise Brown. That doesn't mean you have to start him. Antoine Wesley at a 199. But do we see maybe some Gus Edwards this week? How about a Ryan Finley going out to the Bengals? Another big thing, guys. There's so much I want to hit in a short period of time. I did not realize this till this morning. What's up, Bo? The DraftKings put out their pricing last week before the Raiders game was over. So they have Josh Jacobs, Tyrell Williams, and the tight end. The tight end who I was on before the season started. Did not realize he'd be even as big as he was. I can't think of his name right now. They have him at, here we go, for the JETS, 5 out of 10. Oh, Brad, that's awful. They have them all like 4,000 or less. So if you're putting in a DraftKings lineup and you want to maybe play guys like Zeke, Hopkins, get some like studs, go stack those Oakland guys against Denver, right? The line is really low on Denver. What did they have the line at here? Last I checked, the Denver line was, where is that Denver line? The over-under was, where the heck is the Denver line? 40. The over-under was on 40. Allen Hurns out of 50 for them Dallas Cowboys. Who's got them Cowboys? Dallas going out to... where is it? Dallas going out to Jason Rogacki, our Saints fans. But there you go. Hit with the Cowboys. Allen Hurns auto. Sorry, on my main screen where I normally look, I watch it on a YouTube video. It was blocked from me showing those lines. Out of 399, Abram. And this guy's another guy I want to talk about. Dude, I did not realize this. Andy Reid had huge plans for McCole Hardman going in until Tyreek Hill. He was drafted to be Hill's kind of replacement if Hill did not get acquitted of those charges or got a lengthy suspension. Well, we're back to square one with Hill. This time just a different situation. So McCole Hardman, they said, if you don't think Andy Reid, now I'm just kind of paraphrasing what I heard this morning. If you don't think Andy Reid went back to the drawing board and rewrote the script to incorporate McCole Hardman, you are sadly mistaken. You know Andy Reid is a brilliant football mind. I do believe that, and I think that you're in for a treat from McCole Hardman this week. Last week, I was all over Sammy Watkins because of Tyreek Hill. This week, I believe that McCoy and McCole are your starts on the Chiefs. I'm not saying don't play Sammy Watkins if you drafted him and he's one of your better options, but I am saying in daily fantasy to pay Watkins value, I think is silly when you can get better values. I mean, he's going to be seeing the good coverage. So, guys, I would say, you have to pick and choose where you're going to spend your big bucks. I like Sammy Watkins. I don't think he's a bad play, especially in redraft leagues. But in daily fantasy, I don't know that I'm paying his value. Don't know if you're going to get your points per dollar for Sammy Watkins this week. That's just my take on it. Again, Raiders players super cheap on DraftKings, but another stack I'm doing, and this is not a homer pick. It's actually when I pick the Bills. I said this last night. You can take it to the bank, in my opinion. I think the Bills put up some decent numbers for their value on DraftKings this week. All right, so Josh Allen, Devin Singletary, and John Brown. I think that they're great value plays. You can stack them. I think you're going to get decent points per dollar. Again, that frees up some money for you to get some of those bigger names. I think Zeke, I would take Zeke over Saquon this week. Again, not because of the Bills. I could be, I'm hoping this has nothing to do with I try to just detach my feelings for homer picks away from everything. Oh, I forgot to use my cover card. And I have such a cool cover card. Ed Reed out of 75 going to them Ravens. And oftentimes, guys, when I talk about my starts, like the guys who I think are good value this week, on a Sunday, I'm not necessarily talking start, sit. It's so hard to do start, sit on redraft, weekly leagues, because it just depends who you have. Like people are, someone said today, should I start Marquise Brown? Well, who do you have? Who are your options? Are you starting Marquise Brown over Sammy Watkins? Absolutely not. I say Watkins may not be a start of the week for daily, but Watkins has certainly got to be started over Marquise Brown, regardless. And I know that's kind of a bad comparison. You may even say someone like, should I start Marquise Brown over D.D. Westbrook? No. I mean, Gardner Minshew throws a kink in it, but I think D.D. Westbrook is going to put up better numbers weekly than Marquise Brown, unless we see guys like Marquise Brown start to get a huge workload. You cannot go off of Marquise Brown's number until we see if he gets his snap count raised. There's no reason to believe that Marquise Brown's going to, except for his efficiency rate. There's a greedy for the Cleveland Browns going out to JR. There you go. His auto is pretty cool. You want me to call you Homer? So let me ask you guys this week, who is your sleeper? I've done my talking. I have a few more things to get to. But who is your sleeper pick of the week? Who's a guy you feel like is going to come out? It can be a big name. It doesn't have to be, like a McCole Hardman or a Darren Waller. Is that his name? Darren Waller, I think I just thought of it for the Raiders tight end. Who is your sleeper of the week? How about 2 out of 25 for the Buffalo Bills? Devin Sills, no longer on there. And over on Facebook, you hit me up too. Let me know who. I want to know some of your sleepers because I'm going to put in a couple DraftKings lineups. I am going to do a Raiders stack. I am going to get some McCole Hardman in there, guys. And when I say it to you, I'm not just saying it for you guys. Like I'm telling you what my plan is. I mean, I do okay in fantasy, but nobody really does consistently good enough to be on here telling them that they know what's going to happen. Melvin Gordon napkins out of 99. They're not going to get any dirtier right now. Get on the field, Melvin Gordon, for the love of Pete. Just get on the field. What else are you doing? And how about a Julian Love for the Giants out of 75 going to the New York Giants? Bo, Homer. Oh. Yeah, okay. Sorry. The delay is so bad for sarcasm and jokes. Bo. Jonathan Thomas literally has to mark sarcasm when he says something. So I know it's awful. I do wish we could sit around a table and just discuss some of this stuff. Out of 100, Zach Ertz. I thought about doing like a Google Hangouts where we could jump in and just all kind of talk. So that is on the table. Now that shipping's caught up, I will not let myself get, to the point where I'm stressing about that again. Derrick Henry. Hunter Henry out. They said 4 to 6. 17 out of 25. Dak Prescott, red zone. Love these cards. But they said when you Google the injury that he has, that he won't even be able to put weight on it for at least 4 to 6. So how he's going to return to football action, Don't anticipate his return. If you guys have Darius Geis on your team, do not drop him. Check before you check to see if your league has an injured reserve spot. Deontay Johnson out of 249 for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Tyrell. Purchased, man. There you go, Tyrell. Mixon is active. Nice, Todd. Thanks for updating. I wanted to get the TV on. I didn't have time. Oh, also, and I'll give credit to Max on this, our young buck Max Carey. And then after he kind of got into it with me a little bit, you know, friendly little banter about Roethlisberger. He thinks Roethlisberger is the start of the week this week as far as fantasy QBs go. He may not be too wrong when you look at Ben Roethlisberger's numbers at home. Tyler Boyd, Todd, I saw you said start of the week, Tyler Boyd. Before I get into, are you the only one that answered the question? Come on, guys, tell me who your sleepers this week are. Tyler Boyd, Todd, that was one on my list as far as someone to talk about. Everyone on the John Ross train, right? Get John Ross. Dude, don't let recency bias dictate who you think can do well in week 2. Yes, John Ross had a great week 1. He's on everyone's radar, but he wasn't even drafted by most people. Tyler Boyd is a huge, huge asset for that team. I love John Ross. I always like John Ross more than Tyler Boyd. But Tyler Boyd is still the dude, man. Don't let it. Yeah, I'm on that too, JR. Sterling Shepard is out. I saw that earlier this week. Gonna be a John Ursua out of 35 for the Hawks. Amendola. So how about this? Let me ask you as you bring up Amendola. I know it's a different team, but who are you starting out of the Patriots? Is it Flash? Is it like I have Dorsett as a sneaky pick this week for his cost. He's super cheap. Whoa! Max, are you in here? Let me tell you a little bit about Eddie George. Tennessee Titans, Josh Long. Eddie George, 10 out of 15, baby. There you go. That's a solid hit right there. Eddie George cards actually do pretty well.
Kaboom!
Black Eddie George, 13 out of 15 for the Tennessee Titans. Boom, baby.
Kaboom!
10 out of 15, Eddie George. What else? I love this black stuff. How about a DK Metcalf? 35 out of 35. Going to the Seattle Seahawks. Brad, there you go, my man. I'm excited to watch him this week. I think this could be his breakout week where he shows his presence in the NFL. I think Russell Wilson and DK have a good week. I'm not putting him in too many daily lineups. I have Russell Wilson in a few leagues. DK's on my bench in a few leagues just because I have better options. But don't be surprised if this is his breakout week. DK Metcalf going out to Brad and the Seahawks. And boom, 35 out of 75 for the Seattle Seahawks. I was thinking why I didn't play the Seahawks drop. The Kansas City Chiefs going out to Paul Beagle. Mahomes dual swatch. There you go. Sorry about that.
Wow, it's very nice.
Dual mem Mahomes. Dude, I never carry 2 defenses, right? But I have Oakland's defense, who I think is actually pretty solid. And I'm not into dropping decent defenses to pick up one for the week. So I had to drop a guy to pick up his second defense because there's no way I'm playing a defense against the Chiefs. No chance. I ain't touching it. The Chiefs you do not play a defense against the Chiefs. Even if you think they have a good matchup. Don't do it. Why would you ask yourself for negative points in defense? That's my opinion. Last box mojo.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
Jordan
it?
Reed was, dude. First of all, Todd, I want to say thank you because I love the fact that you are updating us with the news since I don't have the TV on. It actually lets me stay focused on the break and not so much on the news. So, do you like this mixer, Mike? I could repeat this mixer if you like it. Yeah, we can do it. You guys would you prefer random teams or PYT? Drew Brees out of 60. Kenny Galladay. I love hearing that, Rich, and I know that's a homer pick. But here's a Drew Brees. This one out of 60. Looks nice, though, with that Saints color on there and the Pro Bowl uni. Dude, I have in one of my auction leagues, I got Stafford and Galladay for super cheap. And I don't stack a lot in yearly leagues, like year-long leagues. But I did with them. I'm hoping it pans out. Stephon Diggs. It's an IDP league as well, but you don't auction the IDP players. It's weird. It's an IDP draft and an auction on offense. So it's pretty cool. Stephon Diggs, max impact out of 199 for them Vikes. Going out to Jamar. Who takes that game down today? That's one of my favorite games of the week, I think. I have Gold Standard. I don't think I have Majestic left. I have one box of National Treasures left. Terry Bradshaw out of 199. Going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Hall. Mike, how'd your show go this morning? Are you done with your show already? Oh, by the way, then I have to say this. Mike is on. I do have to post a video, but just to double up on my bet since I didn't come down fast enough on it. How'd it go, Mike? I'm required to say it, but I will say it again. If they beat the Vikes, I'll come in and reiterate it with a bigger video. But as a part of the bet, I have to say that the Packers are the best team in the NFC. Not even the North. The Packers are the best team in the NFC. You guys know I can't say that. Mike, it means nothing, right? That's why I wanted to wait till they beat the Vikings. Then I can come on and say it legit. But I'm saying it. I stand by my bet. Dude, for the New York Jets, Joe Kerr. How about a Joe Namath for Joe Kerr?
Kaboom! Kaboom!
Boom, baby. That is crazy. The Jetsons. There we go. Joe Namath. Isn't it Broadway? Is he Broadway Joe? Right? That's Broadway Joe. Is that his nickname? Yo, if you have never seen it, you guys got to look up the video of him getting interviewed during the game when he's getting interviewed. And he's like, I could care less about the Jets struggling. I want to kiss you. He was so hammered on the interview. And he tried to hit on the reporter. It is, if you have not seen it, it is one of the funniest videos of all time. You absolutely have to watch it. All right, here we go. Pack 2, Kissing Joe, yeah. Fire hands be tingling. Jarvis Landry. I'm excited for the Browns. Everyone hating on the Browns. RELAX. Relax on the Browns. They're going to be all right. I'm not saying they're going to be the team everyone said. I never said they were going to be some monster team. But if they can win 10 games this year, man, they went from Damian Harris for the Pats. Hell, just the fact that they didn't get blown out. Completely crushed by the Titans. I mean, it was a blowout game, but only in the fourth quarter. That game score does not dictate how that game really went. I watched that game. Devontae Adams out of 99. High voltage for the Packers. Going out to Brad Warner. Man, I'll tell you what, Joe. It's hard to pick a second-year quarterback on the big stage like Monday Night Football. How about out of 99 for the Carolina Panthers? Going out to Brad. Brad is hot this morning. On fire in the morning.
Oh my, he's on fire!
Do we see Will Greer? We got Cam talking about retirement, dressing like a grandma, looking awful on the field. Then we got Will Greer just sitting back there waiting, shutting his mouth. I don't know. I'm just saying. It could be interesting. Pack 3. Will Greer cards might be going up. Le'Veon Bell out of 99. You know what? This could go two ways. Bell could be a disappointment because he doesn't have the offense, or heck, he might go Saquon Barkley on him and say, I don't care who's on my team, I'm just going to kill it. We'll find out today. I hope he goes MVP as a result. 37 out of 50 masked men for the Buffalo Bills. Jeremy Allen, if you're not a Bills fan and you want to move that card, let me know what you want for it, man. Masked Marvels. Josh Allen out of 50 for the Bills. Let's go, Buffalo. Big day today. Medea went to the NFL. Was that a tagline for it, Brad? Oh, dude, that's awesome. He did. Look, it looked bad. Marquise Brown out of 50 going to the Baltimore Ravens. That is 50 out of 50. Guys, I'm not just saying this. Have you noticed how many first and last off runs we've been pulling lately? It's just like this weird streak we've had. Constantly first and last off runs. And this guy could be solid on card. I don't like the pens that they chose for these. I'm a little disappointed in it. But still a nice card. Vested Veterans for the Green Bay Packers. Another one for Brad. Holy cow. Absolutely crushing it.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Dude, I like his hair. I think his hair is cool, man. But his hats and scarves, not so much. Who said that? Oh, I was like, who said Aaron Jones will gain nothing? Of course, I looked right away. Hey, 4 out of 20. It is our 420 card.
Smoke weed every day.
420. Marcus Mariota, 4 out of 20. Nicky Bosa, pink, 15 out of 25. Going to the San Francisco 49ers. Hans. Two pinks in a pack. And this isn't going to hurt. Holy shit. That is one of the nastiest cards I've ever seen. For the Kansas City Chiefs, going out to my man, Paul Beagle. Ew. That card is gross. So I love Nike Swoosh and I love the NFL badges. They're like two of my favorite cards. I don't know if I've ever seen one where it had the badge and the swoosh on the same card. Happy Sunday, Paul. My goodness. Go Bills. All right, I gotta get a mag case. I should fit in this. A triple shot? Not on Sunday. Actually, that is a good day for it. I actually honest guy, just finished off the bottle. So that was the last shot in there. Let's get another bottle or something. Wow. Well, hopefully for Paul, he just completely goes off today. That's not even our auto. Wonder what our auto is. And for them Vikes, Minnesota going out to Jamar. Pink, Alexander Madison. There we go for the Vikings. Boom, baby. Wow. Jeepers creepers. Do we need to recap this bad boy? Holy cow. That was 4-box break? We're going to run that one back. My goodness. Yeah, we're running that one back. That's a pretty break right there. All right, here we go. Are you ready for the recap? Marquise Brown out of 50 for the Ravens. High voltage for the Packers out of 99. Damian Harris for the Pats out of 199. Terry Bradshaw, Pillars of the Game out of 149. Stephon Diggs out of 199. Patrick Mahomes out of 75, dual swatch, and out of 99, Melvin Gordon, and a DJ out of 130. We also had the Ryan Finley out of 299 and a Justice Hill out of 299. Julian Love out of 75. Greedy out of 50. Alan Hearns out of 50. Aaron Jones, this one out of 99. Will Greer out of 99. Deontay Johnson out of 249. And a McCole Hardman out of 399. Then some of the ones we got over here to show off include Alexander Madison out of 25. Out of 15, Eddie George. Out of 35, DK Metcalf. Out of 15, 2 out of 15, Broadway Joe, Kissin' Joe Namath, and 1 of 1, Rising Rookie, Grossness. Boom. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out real quick. I got to try to get the grass mowed before 1, get some bets in, get some lineups in. Good luck on your fantasy games today. Probably don't listen to me, might be the best, but for what it's worth, thanks to Todd for updating us on Mixon is active today. Sterling Shepard is out. Get him out of your lineups if you had him in. You shouldn't have. Jordan Reed is out. Le'Veon Bell is playing, from my understanding. So, all right, guys, have fun. Good luck. I'll see y'all on the other side. Peace.